If I thought last week was hard graft, this week has outdone it in spades. I really had no idea what was involved or how much was involved in doing proper paintwork, let alone something of this kind of scale. And I have to say, I thought it would be an effort, but it's been absolutely incredible. So fair play to all the painters out there, because you're doing a cracking job. And really, I don't think I myself appreciated exactly what you do. And anybody else probably the same, to be fair. So where were we at the end of the last vlog? I think Mikhail had thrown some high build on it, and I was just in the process of blocking it all back. I think I had a few bits and pieces left. I think there should be a time lapse at the beginning of this video of me finishing it off, basically just doing the returns on in the door shirt, do the edges, and then basically just finishing all the scotch work on everything that isn't primer, which took fucking ages, as per everything in this process is. We decided to try and get the interior colour in on Thursday, which I'll talk about in a bit. So Wednesday night I decided to do all the masking up, so Thursday night after we all finished work, it could go straight in the booth, or at least that was the plan. Masking it up, just blowing the inside, took fucking ages. I think you sense a pattern emerging here. Way longer than I anticipated, that particular thing. But come Thursday night, we were pretty much ready just to go in the booth. Anything else that I've missed, really? Oh yeah, I did have to put some etch primer on the Wednesday night after I bagged it up. Very nearly died. Used about a can and a half of etch, just going over all the bare metal, just kind of giving it an extra layer of protection, really, to stop any corrosion coming through. It should be okay, it's on the inside, so but can never be too careful, and that was what was recommended, so I did it. So the end of Wednesday night, when I did the bagging and the masking and the etch priming, I was broken. I was a broken man. But yeah, like I say, Thursday we were pretty much good to go, just go straight in the booth and get cracking on things, really. And it went pretty well. As you could probably see behind me, it's supposed to be Mazzano red, Audi Mazzano red on the inside, which is a real bold, stark red. It's supposed to have a little bit of a flip in it, but I don't think it really has. That's on me for buying the cheap paint, I think. But it was basically through some wet on wet primer, which is basically prime, flash off, and then on with the base, and then a lacquer coat on top. So three separate kind of stages in the booth. So the wet and wet went on absolutely fine. The primer went on absolutely fine. Bit of an issue with the base. It did start to react and pickle up in a few places, as you might have gathered. Again, I think that's probably down to me buying a cheap paint, to be fair. I think, or Mikhail thinks, and I probably agree with him, it was just reacting a little bit on the etch primer, where the etch primer was really heavy, so just localised places here and there where it was just pickling up. So we had to kind of do a couple of flashes off in between the base, running in with some 500 grit, I think, sanding down where it was reacting. Mikhail had to throw a bit more primer on, a bit of aerosol primer, and then on with the base again. Eventually managed to get it to sit really nicely. And then on with the clear coat, which again went on absolutely fine. So fair bloody play to Mikhail, to be honest with you. Trainee paints obviously never undertaken anything of this scale whatsoever. Still not huge amounts of experience and knowledge in the actual painting, although, like I say, he's picking it up real quick. And he absolutely rescued it. I'd have had no idea what to do if that had happened to me, to be honest with you. And we managed to get around it. Took a bit longer than we anticipated, probably. We didn't get out of here till about 10:30 Thursday night, last night. But the end result, more than worth that time for me. And then what I've just been doing today is finishing off the last few bits of just scotching and blocking back, and I've just cleaned the whole thing, but gone over it with a panel wipe, with a solvent panel wipe. Tomorrow, all the panels are in. All the panels, by the way, are in the booth now, ready to go. Thanks to Steve also, who helped with that, helped Mikhail do that. Get all the panels in there, all on the trestles, so we can come in. Mikhail can crack on with the with coating, with the wet and wet and the base and the lacquer on the panels. whilst I crack on and try and get this masked. And I'm going to try my very best to do it a little bit quicker than I did last time. Otherwise we'll be here till fucking Monday. So yeah, that's my plan in the morning. Come in, do the bit of masking, and with any luck, by the time all the panels are done and baked and whatnot and ready to come out, the car can roll in and Mikhail, bless him, can crack on again. So we shall see that. That might be in this vlog. Probably it's going to be in another vlog, just to keep you waiting and anticipated. And I've said it in the last vlog, I've probably said it already today. Mikhail, what a bloody hero you are. I appreciate you are getting a lot of training in doing a project like this, getting training on the gun and whatnot, but bloody hell am I benefiting from that, and thank you so much. It's going to look amazing once it's done. I really cannot remember what it looked like when it was all one colour, because it was that long ago when I bought it. For a time it was Milano red / pink all over, and that didn't last too long, I think, until I started messing around with it, and basically since then it's always been different colours and always been fairly ropey, if I'm honest. So getting it back and it will be a nice fresh paint is going to be mental. I've never had a freshly painted car before, so I'm well looking forward to it. How long it's going to stay nice and shiny and clean, I have no idea, but probably not long enough, if I'm honest. We shall see, but for that short period where it's all perfect, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, hopefully the next vlog isn't too far away. Probably by the time this is uploaded, the car will actually be painted, so might be a bit of a quick fire 2 or 3 vlogs out in one hit, or within a few days of each other. Hopefully you enjoyed this little series, and hopefully it's been of interest and maybe a bit of help for people that are planning on doing a similar thing themselves. Any questions anyone's got that they want to fire at me, I shall try and answer them. I will probably be asking the professionals to answer them, and then I will pass the information on. What I will say is it is a lot of hard work, but, and I shall say this kind of in preparation for what it's going to be like when it's finished, I think it's going to be so worth it. Really worth it. There's nothing that stands out more with a car on like first glance or first kind of look around it. Nothing stands out more than nice paint. It's simple as that. You can have the best car in the world. People might not take a second look at it if they don't know it's got like some ridiculous engine or whatever, if it looks crappy. That's as simple as that. So I'm really looking forward to having a car that people actually want to look at, and hopefully they'll delve a little bit deeper and see that it's not just a pretty paint job, there's a lot of other work that's gone into it as well. So yeah, load of hard work doing the painting. It's going to be worth it. It's going to look awesome. Hopefully you agree. See you soon.